District-wide translation and interpretation services. Who are we? Let's start with introductions. Hi, I'm Sandra Kurzbuch. I have office hours at the high school, Bedger Ridge Middle School, and Country View Elementary School. You can reach me at 608-845-4416 or on my cell phone at 608-381-8593.
Hi, my name is Nancy Carranza. I have office hours at Glacier Edge Elementary School, Savannah Oaks Middle School, and Stoner Prairie Elementary School. You can reach me at my office at 608-497-2113 or on my cell phone at 608-354-9480.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Garcia Hall. I work part-time for Verona Area School District and can be reached at 608-469-4227.
What is the difference between translation and interpretation? Translation refers to written language, while interpretation refers to the spoken word. Our goal as translators is to support families' access to being a full partner in their child's education. When do you request a translation? Request a translation if you answer yes to any of the following questions. Does the document request a parent's signature? Do I expect a response from a parent or guardian? Are communication materials essential for parent engagement and/or to promote a district-wide or a school-wide initiative? How to request translation services? Email your request to our translator's email. All translation requests should include the date that you need a translation by. We will do our best to accommodate special circumstances, and every request we receive is important. For that reason, we would like to ask for your support with the following guidelines. Every attempt will be made to work with the time requested, but this is not always possible. Please send us the electronic documents with as much lead time as possible, as there are times when translation requests can get backed up, such as August, September, January, and May. Please don't send translation requests to the translator's personal email account. All documents must be submitted electronically in Microsoft Word text format, Google document, or email. You can paste the text of your document onto an email. We cannot reformat files, convert PDF files, or accept paper copies of documents for translation. Copyright protected or third-party documents cannot be translated, but you can rephrase and resubmit.
Consider the following questions before requesting an interpreter. Is the parent's first language a language other than English? Without the use of an interpreter, does the family have equitable access to the information? Is there a capital T next to the student's name in PowerSchool? If so, parents or guardians have self-selected interpretation services. Sometimes a parent can understand English but is less comfortable expressing themselves in English. In these situations, the use of an interpreter is appropriate. Interpreter assignments may include, but are not limited to, the following: communication regarding student welfare and discipline, parent-teacher conferences, transition conferences in 8th, 9th, and 11th grade, orientations for incoming kindergartners or 6th graders, back-to-school nights, registration and enrollment, home visits, IEP meetings, informational meetings or parent sessions, and any school-wide event.
How to request interpretation services. Just like a document translation request, to request an interpreter, you email your request to the translator email. All interpretation requests should include the following: the purpose of the request, whether it's to schedule a parent phone call, an in-person meeting, or an invitation to an event, the date, time, and location, the staff person or school team availability, and the student or family to contact. Preparation before the encounter. For meetings such as IEPs and events, please send us the materials that will be shared with the group or audience to give the interpreter a chance to prepare. Ideally, the interpreter and the parties requesting the service should meet for a few minutes prior to the parent's arrival in order to have a shared understanding of the logistics of the meeting. Things to do during an interpreted interaction. Speak directly to the parent and/or student. Make eye contact with the parent and/or student, not with the interpreter. Speak in the first person and allow for natural pauses in the conversation. Avoid side conversations and passing notes. Avoid conversations with the interpreter. Avoid idioms, colloquialisms, metaphors, and acronyms. What if I need an interpreter in a language other than Spanish? For languages other than Spanish, please follow the same procedure. This process may take longer depending on the language needed. This is a reminder that our bilingual teachers, special education teachers, and/or educational assistants are also not expected to do significant interpretations. However, they may communicate for their own classroom situations or for brief conversations with students or parents. It is certainly appropriate for a bilingual teacher to have a conversation in a second language with a parent or student. This type of parental communication is encouraged and is essential. However, their focus needs to be on teaching and supporting student learning, and they should not be asked to provide interpretation services for significant building or district information. For some limited situations, they may need to be asked to support a parent encounter or emergency request. One of the roles of the interpreter is to be the bridge of communication in order to help the school staff establish relationships with their students and their families. Therefore, the interpreter should not be the sole point of contact.